educator here, if that's what they call me. Well, maybe I just call myself that, I don't know. Well, I've been going by that name for a long time, and it's pretty much stuck with me. But I want to do a video. I wanted to do, this week I wanted to track some of what I do as a trader, as a professional trader. I wanted to track what I do, what my schedule looks like, the analysis I do, the sessions I do with members, that type of stuff. Because when I spend time on YouTube looking at what people are posting online about trading, it's so unrealistic and so disingenuous, I think. I see people, they're posting videos with their flashy cars, and like 95% of the video is them flashing things, materialistic things, and 5% of it is like, look at the market, it looks like it's going to do this, so I'm just going to open up a trade right now. Like, it's not realistic. That's not how trading works, at least not from what I know trading to be. And I've seen a lot of professional traders and what they do and their schedules and what they do, their routines every week. And so I said, you know what, so much nonsense out there, I'm going to do like a vlog, a video blog, and I'm going to record what my week looks like. Today's Sunday. I just came back from church. I started working on some stuff for the CFTC data, and been doing some of that, sifting through the data and collecting some information. But besides that, I'm just preparing. I'm preparing for the week. This is what I do. So I wanted to just show you what a week looks like, what actual trading looks like. No flashy cars, no, any of that nonsense. Just what a week in the life of a professional trader actually looks like. All right. So hope you come for the ride. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe it'll be a little bit entertaining. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. And anyways, yeah, we'll see you soon. All right, folks, I'm going to open up the doors for the Sherlock analysis masterclass. So all members come and join, period. Well, we had a good morning session this morning. We had 2 classes. I did a Sherlock analysis session. What's the Sherlock analysis session? Well, it's when we apply the Sherlock analysis process to the charts to discover where the institutional buying and selling is taking place, so we can map out the zones and give us an idea of what's taking place on the chart. So we do that every Monday. And so we went through some homework submissions that the students sent to me. So I examined the homework that they did, look at the zones that they drew, and talk about what they did right, what was done incorrectly. And it was amazing, the work that we went through. The students are doing such a great job locating the supply and demand zones that they should be locating, and just having a really good understanding of how to draw these zones. So we did that whole hour session. Then we took a break for an hour. Then we had another session, the CFTC masterclass. This session we usually take a look at the CFTC data that was released on the prior Friday, but because there was a holiday last week, they didn't release the data. It's coming out later this afternoon at 3:30. So that's okay. We still examined the charts and did what we call a theme of the week, which is basically to examine what chart is in play, meaning what time frame are the banks focusing their attention on, what zones should we be focusing our attention on, and where's the trade signals based on those zones either holding or being removed. So we laid out a game plan for the week. I'm already in a short trade on the euro, which is about to take profit. Pound, I'm looking to enter into a short. Aussie, looking to add to my short. Silver and gold, looking to enter into a short as well. Pretty much The markets are moving in the direction that we have been outlining for the last several months. So we're not surprised by the way that the price action is unfolding. It's moving exactly as we had anticipated. So it was overall a great session, really enjoyable one. And now I'm taking a break. I got my cigar. I'm going to play tennis. Uh, I'm part of the tennis club up here where I live, and so I'm going to go meet up with the guys that I play tennis with, and we're going to play some tennis for a couple hours. After that, we're going to likely go for a beer, which is what we normally do after tennis. We go for a beer, chit chat, and then we all go on our own ways. So this is my time to just unwind. It was an extremely busy morning, jam packed with a lot of uh, data and analysis. Great stuff, but it always somewhat drains me after doing a session like that. So it's nice to have this time off where I could just chill and go hit some balls and come back recharged. I'll enjoy that on my drive down to the courts, and I'll see you next time. All right, take care. Because if you take a look here, we have an imbalance down here, right? There's a basing candle, move to the upside, up, 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 up. It pauses at the supply, and then what do we get? We get this kind of a move to the downside, right? It's like a border candle. So why is that border candle being created? Well, it's separating what's happening here and what's about to happen. It's not so much a momentum candle to the downside, because if it was a momentum candle to the downside, we get this red candle coming down like this and closing below the wick of the basing to the left, right? Because that would be a move to the downside off that supply zone. We're not getting that. So we're getting a move up, basing, a border candle, and then a move up into that supply, and then the removal of that supply, and then another candle, so well, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and it's peaceful and quiet out here. It's just gorgeous, beautiful nature. Have a look around. The sun is shining. Just amazing. Well, we're going to go live on YouTube. And I was looking at the charts today, and there's big drops taking place. Gold is dropping, oil's dropping, euro's dropping, pounds dropping, Aussie's dropping. And these are all moves that we've been talking about for the last several months. We knew these moves were coming. We knew gold was going to drop. The banks took gold up quite a distance several months ago, and we said this is all going to come down. They lured retail traders to go long at the highs of price, and it's just been dropping ever since. And we've had short signals, short signals on oil. Oil's dropping massively now. I told you it was going to come down. We contacted monthly supply. I said banks are shorting this. I've done videos on YouTube about it, and now we can see exactly price playing out to the downside, just as we were forecasting. So this morning we're going to go live. I'm going to do a live session with everybody, and hopefully you're one of the people that are going to be joining in. Anyways, I'm going to do that session, and then I'll check back with you later. Take care. So that's gold. Any questions on that? Does that make sense to you guys? Do you see what we're seeing here? Do you see how this played out? You see how the chart time frame in play that we've been talking about over the last few weeks, I guess, has provided us with a lot of information. How to enter into the trade, where to enter it, what zone to enter it. It just fell short of hitting that area. And you know what? I was looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, it did react from this area here. And that was the area where we had the two momentum candles to the downside. But the only reason why I didn't draw supply there is because if you take a look at the demand zone that it took out, you see the wick here of that basing candle, it was below it. Okay. Well, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday morning. And woke up this morning, had breakfast, sat with my family, had a nice coffee, came to my desk, took a look at the markets, and so we received a huge drop in the markets, which is really nice. And when I say markets, I'm talking about gold, silver, oil, euro, pound, Aussie. These were all drops that we were expecting to take place, so we're really happy with that. And we closed out some of our positions for profits, which is nice. And now we're going to be looking at the markets to see if there's any new opportunities. So these are the charts that I'm watching. I'm watching for pullbacks on euro, pound, oil, gold, silver, looking for pullbacks, moves to the upside for continued short positions. So stay tuned. I'll be checking these charts, and when I see something, I'll be posting it. Good afternoon, everybody. Magic Trader here. Just taking some notes here in my notebook because I am going to be doing a whole new set of video lessons for the members of White Oak Trading University. And so I'm just writing some of my notes here before I create the video lessons. And they're going to be game-changing, okay? We've, over the last many years, have done incredible amounts of chart work, and we've discovered incredible things, nuances to the concepts and principles that we have already been using very successfully over the years, but we've just been adapting and learning and expanding on all the concepts and principles that we've been using, and just learning more and more about the markets. And so it is now time for me to just create new video lessons, fresh video lessons that will incorporate all these new things that we've been discovering about the market. So super excited, and it's coming your way. Good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night, around 10:18 p.m. Before I'm going to bed, I'm just looking at the latest CFTC data, and I can't help but notice that US CAD, 172,000. Okay, long positions, super aggressive. And you know what's interesting about that? If you take a look at the US CAD pair, let me just flip that sucker on. We just contacted a major supply zone on the monthly time frame. Okay, so the chances of a massive drop are huge. Okay, so combine that with US dollar Japanese yen. If we take a look at the US dollar Japanese yen data, let me show you that. They're already at maximum size. Look at long positions, 267,000. That is maxed out. They are maxed out on long positions. All right, so with the US CAD hitting supply and US dollar Japanese yen maxing out, this is just a matter of time for this sucker to drop, okay? So take that into consideration. US CAD, US dollar Japanese yen dropping, that would mean Euro US dollar rallying. And we just hit weekly demand on the Euro US dollar. Now pound, US dollar, we don't have any major demand zones being contacted, okay? Let's take a look at gold. They just took out demand, so this could just reverse on pretty much buying, new buying, not reaction from previous buying, but new buying. And silver, we got a big drop, and look what we're just about to hit on silver. Major monthly demand zone, all right? So I think something's cooking here. Something's cooking, and we might just see a big rally in gold, big rally in silver, a drop in US CAD, and a drop in the US dollar Japanese yen. Let's take a look at the US Swiss real quick. Now, they just removed this monthly supply zone, so If it drops, it's just going to drop from nothing really, because there's no institutional supply zones being contacted. But this is crazy. Big news here. All right. Anyways, I'm going to be getting to bed. You take care. See you tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. Good morning. It is Friday, and it's not sunny outside. A little bit dark. Going to be raining, I think. But the markets, looking at the markets, and after that big drop in euro, pound, gold, silver, we're getting that retracement that we were expecting. But not much in terms of setups that I'm seeing. I'm going to be monitoring things today, going to do a class at 12 p.m. And then we'll examine the charts and take things apart and see if there's any opportunities, all right? So stick around. We'll talk to you guys soon. All right, folks, that's it. So our 15% off sale ends what? I think on Tuesday next week. We've already had a lot of people signing up, which is great to see. But Tuesday, yeah, that will be the last day. 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time is when that will end. And I encourage you to join if you're not members. If you enjoyed the level 3 sessions that you've participated in for this month, then consider joining, okay? You're going to get a nice discount, and you can start learning to trade the right way, all right? In my opinion, the right way. And you can see for yourself the results of when you do the analysis, looking at institutional buying and selling and tracking where they're buying, where they're selling. You could join their trades, all right, and get in on their momentum. Stop fighting their momentum. If you get into a trade against their momentum, you will be stopped out. If you don't know what time frame to be taking a trade, you're likely going to be stopped out. All these things are a must. You know, even if you don't like trading supply and demand, knowing these concepts is going to influence your trading in a positive direction. I can guarantee you that. 150% guarantee you that. All right, folks, good. You enjoy, and we will talk to you soon. I'm gonna wait for the data to come out, which is going to come out in 2.5 hours, and yeah, and then I'll start looking at what they've been doing. All right, if you have any questions, you can reach out. www.whiteoakfx.com. Bottom right hand corner, we have a contact us tab. Just contact us there with your questions, and we'll get back to you. All right, my friends, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. What's that? Somebody said. Remember that song by Carly Simon? I think Nobody Does It Better. I don't know that song. I'm going to have to listen to it. Nobody Does It Better. Oh, wait a minute. It rings a bell. I'm going to listen to it and I'm going to recognize it. Nobody Does It Better. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. All right, guys. You enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I'm going to get back to work here, okay? Thanks, man. Thanks, Sergey. Love you all.